Hey guys, Anthony back again with a ball video for the blue tank. This one was really exciting to do. I've been a big fan so far. Um, we've got two. This first one is my pinup. It's 60 by 4 by 0. Very, very strong overall. We're bowling on Krypton here, and the first couple shots were okay, but it just kind of started to take off from there, so I had to bump left. And as you can see, it has no problem opening the lane up. This is definitely the strongest of the microcell balls for me overall. Even stronger than the Blitz, yes, I know. And then we've got our second one, which is 50 by 5 by 70. It's significantly smoother overall, flares much less, and it's definitely more forward through the pins. Definitely going to be a better ball for short patterns and when they're really flat, when you're just trying to keep the ball in front of you as much as possible. The other layout just really maximizes the flare potential in the smaller core, and that's why it hooks so much more than the pin down one. We're going to follow it up. We've got a couple of purple tanks to compare to. First one's pin up, 60 by 4 by 15. Hooks a decent amount. It's definitely decently early, flares an okay amount, but definitely still smoother overall. And then it's followed by a pin down purple tank, which is 50 by 4 1/4 by 70. Another super smooth, much better off on short patterns type ball. Neither of them are bad by any means. I personally am going to get more use out of the blue tank because of my ball speed. I feel like I'm just going to get a little bit more versatility out of it because it is also just as early, in my opinion, as the purple. And then I've got the tank Rampage, which is my favorite old school MOTIV urethane piece to throw. It's super smooth, super predictable. I've always matched up with it really well. This is, I believe, 60 by 4 1/2 by 30, and it's just a great control urethane piece. And then we're gonna follow that with the Pride. Pride's significantly cleaner overall than the blue tanks and the urethane. You can see how much further it gets down lane, but then it also trumps, especially the urethane down lane. And the blue tank to an extent, just because the blue's definitely smoother overall. And then we go into the shock, and I would say the shock for me is closest to my pinup blue tank. It's just cleaner and more continuous because it is reactive and it's not the microcell. I'm a big fan of the microcell stuff, and I've really grown to love the blue tank. After the shock, we're just going to finish off with a shot with the pin up blue and the pin down blue, just to show a good comparison of how much smoother the pin down is one versus the pin up one. As usual, guys, big thanks to Zach over at Bill's Pro Shop and Legacy Lanes here in PA, and then Nesbitt's Lanes as usual for letting me oil and get some practice in.